I have a question for you guys. What's up with you guys and five? I was told to shuffle for 5 minutes. I'm inadvertently starting this at 5:55. I glanced at my clock right before I turned the camera on. So I don't know if it's something with 5 months, 5 years, 5 weeks, or 5 days. But the number five is coming up in the tarot twice here as well. All right, so there's something going on with five here, and five also represents movement. And as I was shuffling for the 5 minutes, I only had to lay out three of these tarot cards. The last three, the rest just popped out during that time. They just popped out. So let's see what's going on with you guys. Also, I got really nervous before I started shuffling. Some kind of energy with you guys where you feel anxious or maybe rushed or just kind of antsy, okay? You have the Six of Cups here. These three cards are what's outlying, the outlying issues of the reading. You have the Six of Cups and the King of Spades. Some of you could be yearning for the past. This King of Spades is very powerful. It's the most powerful card in the deck, but also it could represent a person that you're yearning for. Maybe this person holds the King of Spades energy. But nonetheless, you guys could just hold a lot of power in yourself at this time. Below that, you have the Strength and the Ten of Clubs. So there could be some kind of information that you are learning. Some of you could be going back to school. This Six of Cups holds an element of the past with it. It also reminds us of childhood. With that said, some of you could be going back to school with this Ten of Clubs, the card of teaching, learning, and in some instances travel. But with the Strength here, some of you could be dealing with a school situation. Some of you could need the strength to study for tests now. That could make you antsy as well, all right? For others of you, you're yearning for a person from your past and you're having to have strength in the situation. Maybe you're not able to get to them at this time. You could be yearning for a past career as well, because below that you have the King of Wands. Very creative individual. The entrepreneur with the Eight of Spades here. This is success in work and health. You could be yearning for a time when you were this King of Wands and you're having to have this strength because for whatever reason you may have had to go back and re-educate yourself with this Ten of Clubs. You could have had to go into another career. You may be yearning for what you did before, okay? Now, in the recent past, you have had the Tower with the Three of Diamonds, so that kind of goes with what I'm saying about this career change. Three of Diamonds, it is having two or more sources of income. Also, it's being indecisive with your finances and having to be creative when it comes to money. With the Tower here, something has come tumbling down and it led you to be indecisive with your finances. You don't know where it's coming from. For some of you in the recent past, you may have had to get two jobs because something else came to a screeching halt. All right? What's on you guys' mind? It is the Five of Swords. So there may have been a disagreement with this Jack of Clubs here. It could have been with someone younger than you, a disagreement in a creative situation, and also the low side of the Jack of Clubs, since he is very focused on communications, the low side of him is the liar. So there could have been a fight or tussle about a lie that came out. All right, and this is still on you guys' mind. This could have affected your business as well. Unfortunately, maybe some of you were not on the up and up with your business, and that's why things came crashing down. All right, maybe something was made to seem like something that it was not, or something like that. But it could have affected your money, or maybe a business partner was not honest and that affected it as well. All right, maybe dealing with somebody immature and younger than you could have affected your business. In the near future, you have the Two of Swords and the Jack of Hearts. So you're in a holding pattern. You're at a stalemate with someone. Could be, once again, a younger person. The Jack of Hearts. The low side of him is the lover boy, the Don Juan. But also, the Jack of Hearts is a card of sacrifice. So you're at a stalemate with someone about a sacrifice that you feel like you're going to have to make. Perhaps you have not seen this through yet, but it is something that's on the table. All right, this position here represents the querent, or which would be you guys in this situation, the Five of Cups. You are emotionally disappointed at this time with the Jack of Spades here. The Jack of Spades is the spiritual initiate, and with that said, he does represent moving into a new lifestyle. With the Eight of Hearts, you could have expected to take a new love relationship to the next level, but now you're emotionally disappointed. With the Jack of Spades, the low side of him is the Thief. So you could feel like a love interest has stolen from you, possibly even stolen your heart. All right, remember in the recent past here, something has affected your business or your money. And it could be that broken heart that you have, or emotional disappointment. You may not have felt like keeping up with production or whatever you're doing, and it has affected your money. All right, this is the environment card, how people see the situation from the outside, looking in objectively. And they see you as the High Priestess, maybe being secretive. With this Nine of Spades here, something ended, but people could see you as not talking about it, like not letting on to exactly what happened. And if your business ended back here in the recent past, you could just be clamming up and people don't know what's going on with you. They really don't know what's going on. They do know things are different. Maybe you're not around as much. There was some kind of ending that you're being secretive on. And also, you guys are super psychic just by nature. So this would represent you, the High Priestess. And you guys can go into your shell when you're feeling some type of way, which is why the secrecy. All right, especially if something ended horribly, you're definitely not going to talk about it. You're going to be all to yourself. All right, in the hopes and fears position, you have Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Spades. So you're hoping for a new start. With the Ace of Spades, secrets, death, transformation, and the occult. You're hoping for a new start to transform your life. I think that's what this Ace of Spades represents. It could represent you being secretive about how you're going to achieve this new start. And for the outcome, you have the Hangman with the Nine of Diamonds. So some of you are relying on your higher self and spirituality to make a decision. You're still on the fence. With the Nine of Diamonds here, you could have had to, maybe you're going to have to give up something of value. Because remember back here, you're at a stalemate about making a sacrifice. You haven't done it yet because here in the future, you still are holding the energy of this Hangman. The Nine of Diamonds is a loss of money or an expenditure or a loss of something of value. Either you guys are waiting to make a business expenditure to achieve this new start, and you haven't done it, or you're going to have to let something or someone of value go. and you're being slow about doing that, perhaps because you're still tied to this person emotionally. But the bottom line is, you know that it's costing you one way or the other. You haven't done what you know you need to do yet. All right, Cancer, it's kind of a gloomy reading, but it's best to know everything that you're dealing with and have all the cards on the table so you'll know which way to decide, all right? All right, you guys, I will see you guys for the January 2017 monthlies, and take care.